Pokemon Fan Club, it's Friday, November 3rd, and that means it's officially Paradox Rift release day. We're going to check out the top cards, look at the market value, discuss the pull rates, and see if it's worth ripping. Now check out my shirt, and let's get to it. All right, Fam Club, TCG Player just released their pull rates from 8,000 packs. Let me put this up on the screen, and let's check it out. All right, hyper rares, gold cards, 1 in 82 packs. This is roughly 1 in every 2.5 booster boxes, which is pretty much what I assumed. In the past, we've gotten a gold card about 1 in 3 booster boxes on average. Seems like they've done just a tiny bit better than that, but not by much. So you can pretty much expect 1 gold card every 3 booster boxes. They're not super desirable, so you're going to see later on that they're not extremely expensive cards, and that's pretty much how it usually is for gold cards. Now let's look at the top dogs, the special illustration rare, the ones that we all want. It looks like those are about 1 in 47 packs. That means that there's a chance you're not going to get one in a booster box. I don't know if they're replacing it with the gold card, so it's gold or special illustration rare. We're going to have to see how that plays out. That would be a real bummer because in the past, we've usually gotten the special illustration rare pretty much, unless they made a mistake, in every booster box. And then a gold was an extra on top of that. And so, as you can see, a specific one is going to put you down 712 packs. Absolutely insane. There's so many special illustration rares, and that's why it's going to take so many packs. Illustration rares. All right. 1 in every 13 packs. That means you're going to get about 3 in a booster box, which is what we've been seeing in the past. And based on how many there are, that's about 1. Any specific one is going to be 1 in 442 packs. Moving on to the ultra rares or the full arts, it's about 1 in 15 packs. I think on average, you're going to get 1 trainer and 1 Pokemon. You might get lucky and get 2 in a box. Maybe that's going to take up that special illustration rare. If you get 3 ultra rares, again, that would be a real shame, but that's what it's looking like right now. And then double rares, 1 in every 6 packs. That's pretty much about normal and based on how many there are. If you want one specific one, gonna come up 1 in 128 packs. So you want that Mewtwo, you're gonna be ripping a lot of packs potentially. Once again though, a lot of people rip a lot of packs, and those are generally, the EX cards are very inexpensive. So it's not gonna be too hard to pick them up. So overall, you're going to get, the chance of getting a secret rare altogether is about 17%, or roughly a little less than 1 in 5 packs. All right, flipping you around to my spreadsheet, since, you know, I'm Excel guy. This is my little tracker. I put in all the market values for the set using TCG Player's price guide. Right now, you're looking at a market value to buy every single of $1,183.86. This is current as of 7 p.m., which was about 30 minutes ago. So if you're watching this, prices tend to go up overnight, and during the morning, they start to get better as sites start to try to outmatch other people so that they can move their product. So what I've done here is taken the pull rates that TCG Player had, and they were pretty much on target based on, if you assume that every single rarity type is going to come up the same amount of times. Now, that is complete speculation. There's no way of knowing really whether or not Garchomp comes up less times than Reversal Energy. I have to assume that they're generally printing them an equal amount, but again, we don't know. So anyways, we see Garchomp here is going for about 26.77. I'll just explain my spreadsheet really quick here. The pull rate is about 1 in 600 packs. And what I did was I just decided to go with what TCG Player did and open roughly 8,000 packs. Now, if you opened 8,000 packs and Garchomp's going to come up once every 600 packs, you're going to get enough Garchomps to give you a value of about 361 bucks. 8,100 packs divided by, you get one every 600. So I'm going to get roughly 13 and a half Garchomps. And you multiply that by the market value, that's how I'm getting 361 bucks. This is not an exact science, and this assumes that you're going to hit everything exactly right, equally. You're going to have to open probably the 8,100 packs to see that actually come true. So if you take all of that and you say, okay, well, I've opened 8,100 packs, I'm going to get roughly a market value of 18,340 bucks. Now, for most of us, we're going to sell, if we sell those off, we're going to pay about 30% or 13%. So we're going to get roughly 16,000 bucks if we actually sold all of that. Now, it probably costs you a little more because you got to have packing and, protect the cards and whatnot. And what are we going to pay for 225 booster boxes? We're going to pay about 21,375 bucks. What's our profit? Negative 5,418 bucks. Absolutely would make no sense if we bought every booster box at $95. Now, a place like TCG Player and other huge sellers are probably going to pay way less than $95. So here we assume they pay $65, and a lot of people who work with distributors pay way more than that. But let's say they are a huge seller, they get a good deal, they can pay 65 bucks. They're going to spend 14,600 bucks. They're going to try to flip all that. They're going to make 1,331 bucks. And they may make more because I didn't factor in rares, commons, or uncommons, but that's just too much work, and most of us aren't going to sell that. TCG Player is going to sell that. People who are really trying to, get every single penny out they're going to get more value. And some of those places might get to pay even less than 65 bucks, so they may have an opportunity to do this even cheaper and actually make a reasonable profit from this. I don't see it. I don't see it for anyone normal. Just wanted to bring that up because it's something I've thought about when I got into collecting. Could I buy enough booster boxes that I can actually turn a profit? And based on actually being able to get the odds, we buy a case, we might not even get this Garchomp. We might not get that value. We might not get the SIRs that are actually making the big bucks right now, like Roaring Moon. All right, so just putting that out there. Let's go ahead and check out what the top cards are in this set. First of all, in the EXs, the one that is taking the reins here is that Roaring Moon EX. People want to play with it in the TCG game. It's selling right now for $16.78. Again, it's day one. Price for that is going to drop. People are grabbing them up as quickly as they can, so people aren't having to compete with each other as they move off the shelf. A few other top dogs in the EXs are Iron Hands, Iron Valiant, and Goldingo EX. I'm a little surprised that Goldingo is a $7.39 card right now, but I get it for Iron Hands EX and Iron Valiant for sure. Those are really cool cards. And again, you can see up here how I did the math. If you open 8,100 packs, you're going to get $900 in value from your Roaring Moon EXs if you sell them off right now, with a pull rate of about 1 in 150 packs. All right, let's move down to the enormous amount of illustration rares that are going on right now. Top dog is Groudon. Everyone wants that dinosaur-looking Pokemon. Very cool-looking card. I hope we don't have another Magikarp on our hands. I definitely don't want to pay 33 bucks for an illustration rare. All these other prices are pretty reasonable considering how many packs it's going to take to get them. But Groudon, 33.93, almost 34 bucks. That's a big value right now. I expect that to drop. Of course, I thought Magikarp would drop, so take my opinions with a grain of salt as always. Yveltal, 11 bucks. He's coming in at number 2. Very cool looking artwork on that one for sure. We got Steelix, another fantastic artwork for $10.83 right now. Those are your 3 cards that are above 10 bucks. Morpiko's hanging in there. You know, he's just a big fan favorite, $9, so he's almost up there. Moving down into those special illustration rares, the number one card right now, of course, is that Roaring Moon EX. It's a very good looking card, $19.32. That's not too bad, actually, especially considering how much the EX is going for. Number two is going to be the Mila. The Mila Ultra Rare Full Art, $17.91. And the next one after that is the Garchomp EX. Another cool card, definitely one I want to pick up. The Iron Hands, $15.77. That's a gorgeous looking card. Definitely like that one. Same with the Iron Valiant. Parasol Lady, $13. It's not really commanding a huge amount. Beautiful looking card. Professor Sada's Vitality, another card that I love, $11. And Tulip is actually under that one. Again, much talked about collecting Tulip, $11.24 right now. All right, special illustration rares. Roaring Moon, biggest card of the set, $80 right now. Gorgeous card. Definitely, I'm definitely glad it's not Garchomp, because that's my favorite card that I'm chasing for the set, which is only at $30.24 right now. Second in command here is going to be the Mila. Again, Mila, more important than Tulip. Parasol Lady, she's commanding a lot more money than they are. So if you want to pick that one up, you're definitely going to be paying more. I expect all the prices to drop, however. Iron Valiant EX, $54. Again, kind of surprised that Iron Valiant is really that much more. Oh, I missed it. I missed it here. It's actually Goldingo is number two, $61.21. Sorry, I was doing this just by my eyes. I should have like sorted and all that stuff. Goldingo EX. People are loving that card. $61. Kind of surprising, you know. Half the people kind of made fun of it like it was a meme, and the silent majority were out there. They were saying that card's looking pretty cool. And right now they're paying for it, $61. It's even beating the Mila. I like the Mila, but I'm not like super in love with it. I actually think the artwork on Parasol Lady is a lot nicer. People don't always collect based on artwork, so quite often it doesn't matter at all. I think the Garchomp is absolutely beautiful, and $30 seems pretty reasonable for such an awesome card when you're a fan of Garchomp. Gold cards, not doing too much like usual. $26 for that Garchomp, $25 for the Iron Valiant, and $22 for the Roaring Moon. So overall, it's a little bit under what I'd expect for release day. It's a great set. I don't think that there's any huge standouts. The only longtime Pokemon I think that's really in there is Garchomp, and the fan base is just not driving that card up, which is great for us. Overall, I think the set is definitely going to fall a lot. It always falls after release day. I would start looking midweek. We'll see where it drops to about midweek. Definitely by next Friday. We're gonna watch how the market goes for this set. Again, $1,183 to get every single right now. You know what I should have done? Actually, what I should have done in the past, what I've done is, what if you open exactly enough packs and you hit everything exactly perfect? You got everything exactly one time minimum. What would that get you in value? It would get you in value, if you opened enough packs to do that, $1,880. So you get everything, the value with the extras and what things cost, $1,880 as opposed to just buying the singles for under $1,200. This is my word of warning about how to be responsible, is because you cannot rip enough to make it worthwhile. It's all about just getting lucky and hoping you get a couple cards you want in the minimal amount that you open. Don't go crazy. Of course, it's your money, do whatever you want, but just knowing the numbers, that's where I would stand. I would not go crazy trying to rip till I get something. If there's something you really want, wait a little bit, get the single. All right, so my final thoughts on this set. A lot of fantastic cards in there. I don't feel like it's one that I want to rip crazy though. I just don't. I don't feel enough draw to enough cards to kill myself. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun to rip. There's definitely cards I want to get. I enjoy just ripping and getting stuff. Unlike 151, where I just ripped and got nothing. So I'm pretty excited to open a new set and actually pull some stuff. And I'm going to be getting into that this weekend. I'll post those videos soon. And I got some other videos cooking up. So if you want to see more from me, please thumb this video, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.